Hi there, guys. I'm just going to talk a little bit about my life and, you know, see where it goes from here. This is my first, official, if you take out YouTube shorts, what I've made, a video about my life. And I just want to explain a few things about my life and help you guys understand who I am and why I'm making YouTube videos. And, this quality is not the best, this phone and I have got a camera. It's not too great, but it's getting repaired at the moment. So here we go. Sorry about all that, but yeah. Um, my name's Michael. I'm from Newcastle, and I've suffered with psychosis for a long time now. I got diagnosed last year, um, and it's been a struggle. It has. I'm not going to lie. You know, Currently I get like a carer, so like for the NHS. They come out every week, and it's tough explaining how you feel to somebody, regardless how long you felt safe around that person. It's sometimes still hard, especially being like a male figure. Um, it's not being sexist, but I think sometimes it's harder for like us guys, you know, to explain our feelings, and a lot of people, don't understand that guys also get upset and get hurt in life. And I know people say, don't cry, it's weak. Emotions, um, killing your masculinity and all that. And that's fine, that's her opinion, but I just want to share mine. And my opinion is, being being so trapped in my own mind, with psychosis, hearing voices, getting support of nurses that come out that comes to see me. I couldn't speak, sorry. Um, but it's a part of my life now, and the nurses are great. One nurse in particularly, she's really helpful and she understands me, and that helps. Because not feeling part of the world for a long time. Um, because like I said, I got diagnosed with this just last year. But I've been unwell with my mental health for a good, you know, 3 year. Um, Even my partner has realised over the years that I've struggled with simple things, simple tasks, day to day activities have been hard for me. You know, I'm trying to think of specifics. Like, give me a second. Hold on. Sorry. It's just so much going on in my head. It's emotional. It's hard to talk about. Um, you know, Maybe so I was 19. At the time, and I tried to um, to join the army. Sorry, the clock's going off. Yeah, so I was 19 and I was trying to join the army, and it was difficult at the time with my emotions sky high. Um, and I had support of my partner as well, all the way. I'm not going to lie, she was great, um, and that helped me, through my journey of trying to get somewhere. Especially at the army, something I really wanted to do, something I loved, something I had a passion for, something I trained for every day, and it was exhausting. I've got a friend that's in the army, and he also helped. But it's not like a broken leg. You know, Mental health. Psychosis. It's in the brain. You can't see. You can't see it. It's it's in your head, and it's so difficult to put that across to somebody who's such a important person. Especially with the army. To explain that your life is a little bit different. You've got to be a soldier and be proud to serve your country. and I really wanted all that. You know, I wanted to do that. That was one of my dreams. Um, you know, so I went to Scotland. You know, I went to Glencourse, um, and it was a great laugh with some of the guys there. You meet some incredible people, um, and some not so much incredible people. You know, but yeah, that's just life. People hate, people love. You know, um, and I done the medical. I passed. Um, Funny enough, I did pass. You know, my running and my fitness was absolutely, if I do say so myself, was superb. You know, I will take the chip off my shoulder. You know, I got quite a high score. You know, um, for a lot of the tests I did, but it was just my mind at the time. The voices were so high, and it was just, you know, suffocating, um, distracting from doing the paperwork, from writing, from sitting in the rooms with the guys, you know, sharing the bunk beds and different things, all that, you know, locked in that room, in that building, was was making my head, you know, it was like wildfire. It was just so distracting, and it was so devastating that I couldn't, you know, successfully complete the rest of my time. So I said to the, um, I think it was a sergeant at the time, maybe it was, yeah, I think it was a sergeant, yeah, that was the leader for our team. Um, I'm struggling, you know, I'm going to have to go. And yeah, I was devastated. He understood. He was really nice, to be fair. Um, but no, it was too much, you know, about this, you know, about these voices in my head. It's, you know, it's hard to explain. You know, I will go into depth on voices and um, anxiety, panic attacks, feeling like, you know, you're the only one in the world. You know, I will make a video on that to go into more depth. Um, yeah, but you know, that was devastating part of my life. If that made sense to you guys, you know, I'm quite fast. You know, when I speak, it's nerves more than anything. Um, and you know, but during the time, you know, Scotland, when I was doing the army training, um, it was also hard because my partner, you know, and I've spoke to my partner, and she doesn't mind me explaining this. You know, she was pregnant, you know, with my child, and she had, you know, like a miscarriage when I was there. So that, you know, that just made my psychosis worse. You know, and me, you know, it was so difficult. It was the most difficult thing that I've ever done in my life. Be over there where she suffered with that, you know, it was so. Um, I felt weak. I didn't feel like a man. You know, I was supposed to be there for her, to support her through life, help her. Looking forward to having a child, and when that gets taken away, you know, it just changes your brain. You know, especially having mental health. With, you know, um, you know, I do sound depressing. You know, I'm just trying to make people realize that life does deal you bad, you know, bad cards, but you can try and push yourself. You know, um, I've dealt with a lot of things when I was younger as well. You know, I got brought up with my mother, um, and she liked to drink. You know, heavily. She drank a lot, and I had to support her through a lot of things as well. You know, she got a lot of abuse through her drinking, and sometimes it was her fault, and sometimes trouble just came. Um, and that's why I try to stay away from alcohol. You know, as much as I can. I'm scared in case I turn out, you know, like that. You know, like an alcoholic. You know, so it was hard for me to be young when I was so mature, helping my mother, and it was crushing not having a childhood. You know, it was so hard. But you know, everybody in life has been through who've been through things that they struggled with, um, and so many things in life do, do keep you down, and it's only about you letting the things that keep you down. You've got to change your mind. My father wasn't around either. He was absent for a long time. In other words, he was selfish. And he's admitted that now. He's admitted the way he feels and the way he was and what he could have done. He had his own business. I didn't get any work. He was too wrapped up in these stepkids, which I haven't got a problem with now. But when I was younger, it affected me because not having that father figure there, that just nobody should have to grow up without that. It does change a person, and it was so hard, just trying to defend for myself. Um, but yeah, it's a struggle in life, and I'm going to try and make this channel about some positive videos as well. But this is just a part of my life, and thanks for listening.